Hi everybody, welcome to another Take and Make program. My name is Amber Gagliardi. I'm a librarian here at the Middle Country Public Library, and today I'm going to lead you through this tabletop Tic-Tac-Toe game. This game I really love because it's functional and it's super cute, nice and small, so you can keep it on your table or put it away for easy storage. So let me start by telling you what's included in your kit, and then I'll lead you through the project. So if you've already picked up your kit, you picked up a bag. Your bag has all these different wood cutouts in it. So you've got these checker cutouts, and you also got heart shapes. And you got about 9 or 10 in each of your kits. So you have plenty to paint them different colors or, do different things that you like with it. You could use all the checkers, you could just use the hearts. So you have some flexibility there. You also got this wood board. This is a 9 by 12 board, so it's a nice size, but not too big, so you can store it easily. You got this vinyl cutout. This is going to be your tic-tac-toe board. So we cut this on our Cricut machine here for you, so it's all set, ready to go. I'm going to show you how to weed that in just a moment. And you got this very important transfer tape. Transfer tape is essential whenever you're doing vinyl projects from the Cricut. So I'm going to show you how to use this if you've never done it before. And that is big enough to fit your whole tic-tac-toe board. Now what you'll need on your own is some paint. So I think painting this really makes it really nice. I'm going to show you and talk about chalk paint today. That's not absolutely needed, but definitely gives it some more functionality. And then I have some regular paints that you would find in a craft store as well. And I have some chalk. So your chalk will be needed for after the project if you want to keep score or, use it to play your game. And then I just have some simple foam brushes that I use to paint my board and the little hearts. So I'll show you how to do that. So let's first talk about chalk paint. So chalk paint has become super popular recently. I got this really great turquoise color. I always gravitate towards this color. If you come to my house, you'll find all sorts of things in my house this color. I love it. It's just nice and bright and pretty. Good for spring, which I'm dreaming of. But the chalk paint used to come in gallons and you have to buy a whole bunch. But now you can find, this is an 8-ounce bottle. This was under $5. I've also seen them come in the 2-ounce bottle. I did go over to Joann Fabrics right here. They only had the 8-ounce, but again, it was under $5. This will do a few projects. You definitely only need about 2 ounces. You can find these for about $2.50 in the chalk paint. And I think like a bigger store like Michael's, maybe even Walmart would have these. So what the chalk paint allows you to do is you put it on and then you could erase the chalk on here. So if you have different colors, you could keep score down here. And then also if you wanted to play the game with the chalk, that would also be an option. You could have a paper towel, an eraser close by, or you can use the wood cutout. So it just would give you some different choices. I know I was having my son practice his X's and O's. So I was thinking having the chalk paint and then having the flexibility of using the chalk would be kind of fun for him. So if you're doing the same thing, teaching your kids how to do the X's and O's in school, then this could also be fun to do. So I pre-painted this, so you don't have to sit here and watch me paint this, but I just did 2 coats. So I just used the foam brush, went around the corners. You could absolutely do the back too. That might be nice if you're moving it around. So I would definitely do 2 coats. And if I had sandpaper, I definitely would have sanded the edges, because these boards are nice, but they definitely have a few sharp edges. So if you want to just quickly sand your edges before you get started, that would be great. That's a great idea. Okay, so once it's painted, dried, give it an hour at least, let it dry, then you're going to be ready to do your vinyl. So get your vinyl out. You can use your directions here. This shows you the layout. So sometimes when you don't cut it yourself, it's kind of hard to know what I did. So just note that you have the tic-tac-toe with the hearts in the middle. So kind of take a look at this as you're weeding. But what you're gonna do is go to the edge, and the process of weeding is basically removing all the negative pieces that you're not gonna use. So for this project, you're gonna want the board, the title, the scoreboard. So you're just gonna lift it up and do it nice and slow at an angle. And if you've been to some of my other classes, you know that I've had given you some challenging weeding projects in the past. This is not one of them. This is nice and easy. So you don't really even need a tool. If you do a lot of our take and makes, invested in this little weeding tool made by Cricut is really helpful, especially for some of the intricate ones. Now you're going to want to be careful by the arrow, but it's not difficult. And then the score. So what I always do too, and I do have a pair of scissors, this gets a little crazy. So use your scissors and just give it a little cut before you continue on. Move that out of the way so it's not gonna stick to your other pieces that you're keeping, like this one did. So definitely do that if you have some scissors nearby, and just get rid of it so it's not in your way. Okay, I'm doing the score now. You'll see that. And then I'll just remove this big box in the middle. Okay, now where the weeding tool would come in handy here is your O. So you can see I just used it to do that. And it's like cursive, so you can just, there's another little spot at the top of the O. The R, super simple. And then up here you got your tic-tac-toe. Now this is the same font as down here, so same thing with the O up here. Just a little bit. Your hearts are solid everywhere, so you don't have to worry about those. So you could just see you had to remove the A, the O, and the R down here in this other row. So there it is. That's what it's gonna look like. Now the next thing you're gonna do is take your transfer tape and you're going to do this. I call this the taco technique. You fold it like this, like a taco. And then you're gonna be able to easily find your middle. Okay? Have your taco folded and you're gonna put it right over the entire thing. Now, if you have one of those tools that Cricut makes, they're the weed and scraper, that's very helpful. I forgot mine, so I'm gonna use this chalk box. Does the same thing. Okay. Okay, so here it is on the transfer tape. And then you're gonna do the same technique I talked about before, that taco technique. And then just make sure it's lined up in the middle. And you're gonna wanna make sure your tic-tac-toe is up at the top, so you have enough room for the scoreboard. So just do that. And if you want to measure, you could also do that if you want it perfectly aligned in the middle. And then just use your fingers to press it down the best you can. And again, if you have a scraper, credit card, that sort of thing, you're gonna use it to smooth down every edge. So just start at the top, make your way down. Take your time with it. That's really the key here. Especially those little letters. They can be a little tricky. And there it is. So your tic-tac-toe board is on here. Now with these cutouts, you can paint them. I painted these pink. You could absolutely add polka dots or glitter or have a lot of fun with it. These checkers, same thing. You could use markers to decorate them. And you can see, here's my chalk, but now you could use the chalk as well to keep score. So if you wanted to play a few games of tic-tac-toe, this gives you the ability to keep score. And there it is. So this is a fun project. I had a lot of fun with this. I know a lot of people saw at the library and were really excited about a useful craft. So I hope you enjoyed it. As always, my email is on your directions. It's gagliardiamber@mcpllibrary.org. I would love to see how yours came out, and if you did anything different, send me a picture. We could always post it on social media, or you could always be featured in our quarterly. I know a few of you had your projects on that front page, which was very exciting. So be sure to share with me if you'd like. I hope you enjoyed it and have a great day.